Blood is a healthy, well-rounded meal. I want you guys to talk with your table. Pick whether you think option A or option B is better analysis. Put a little star by A or B.
Blood is healthy, bro. The author is a vampire creature.
What?
Not true. Marceline, vampire queen, used to drink red.
I want you to put a star by A or B, whichever one you think is better.
No.
Point of view analysis.
Wait, what are we like?
Nothing right now.
I think I know.
The first one is a good one.
Do you like history?
I'm sorry. I like to doodle.
All right, Isaac.
Doodling helps keep some people focused.
Do you think it's option A or option B?
A.
A, why?
Because it gives an analysis of who the author is, and yeah,
Who the author is and?
it explains why their bias towards.
See, my problem is this.
So who the author is and explains how it affects the writing,
Yeah.
right? It's a creature, well, actually also this could be great. But the author is a vampire and it's affecting their writing because they eat only blood.
You can't eat blood.
So I think maybe that should be highlighted green. You drink blood?
Yeah.
Or you drink red, like Marceline, vampire.
All right, let's do it again. So example 3, I think Taylor Swift deserves to win the Grammy for Best Album Every Year by Taylor Swift. So I want you to circle option A or option B, which is on the back. Which one? Sorry, put a star next to
It's
it.
B. It's
Makes it
always the
less
long one. It is in history.
It's always the long one. It's pretty good. So put a star next to A or B.
I've really passed spontaneous assessment. It's making me wrong. I'll give the answer.
It's just the long one.
You know, when I had to write some of those, it was really hard to make the fake ones.
I know, I tried to do it
longer.
with this. I tried to make it. I knew someone was going to do that. But it is hard. Okay, Brian, so why is it option B? No, I'm kidding. Who can tell me, who thinks they know what the answer is for example number 3? Who can raise their hand and tell me? Is it A or is it B? Which one's better point of view analysis? Why?
It shows the author, Taylor Swift, and it shows the bias. It shows what things about herself, promotes herself.
Shows the authors, Taylor Swift, and it shows the bias. Say that again. How does it show the bias?
She thinks highly of herself and promotes herself.
She thinks highly of herself and it promotes herself, right? So we know that Taylor Swift is someone who thinks highly of herself, and it affects her writing because it causes her to promote herself for an award even if she doesn't truly deserve it. Who the author is and how it might affect their writing. Last one for these. To get to Mars, we need to calibrate the chemistry of water by subconcocting expunged molecules in a formula derived through proton acceleration by me. Pick option A or option B. Which one's better point of view analysis? Put a star next to it. Savannah.
What?
Here. Example 4.
Gary, can you send me that and also the slides? Do you know your first?
Miss McKee, 2018. Wow, you thought. She thought she made that one. She's stealing this from.
Now the potential power will support the people.
I believe it's A, because she is a high school history teacher at Summit K2, located in El Cerrito, California,
1-800 Elm Street.
United States.
North America.
North America. 1-800 Elm Street, to be exact.
Brandon, can I call him?
Upper high school building. You remember?
All right, Brandon, so which option did you pick? Option A or option B?
Option A,
Why?
because it shows that she is the teacher and that may affect her opinion because she may not know the scientific or logical stuff.
Money!
Yes.
Brandon,
Monday.
who the author is and how it affects what I'm saying. I don't know, these are nonsense words that I put together and made up. This means nothing, right? Because I'm a history teacher, I don't know how to get to Mars. So it's affecting the reliability of my quote because I'm a history teacher who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Right? It would be different maybe if this was quoted by Mr. Parker, right? It would be different if it was quoted by Miss Audette or quoted by a famous scientist, but I'm saying it, so maybe we have to question whether or not it's reliable.
In 8th grade, my science teacher was actually an English teacher, but they couldn't hire a science teacher, so my English teacher had to be my science teacher.
All right, now we're gonna write our own. So, I want us to read this quote. Who can read this quote out for me? Matthew? Read the quote out.
I think everyone under the age of 18 should only be allowed to have a dumb phone. In the quotation dash Miss McKee 2018.
This is what I've been seeing, just a restating the quote, that young people should not be allowed to have smartphones. And now I want you to take 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, we'll see how long it takes, and write your own awesome point of view analysis in the space available.
I would like to assume that the author is biased because she
There's some sentence starters, there's some sentence starters on the board.
Paying attention to her.
You can use these if you want to. But remember, what are the 2 things we need to include?
the author is biased, right?
Who the author is,
Oh, and how that would affect their response.
and how that would affect what they're writing.
But we, I have a
And
question.
McKee, you could
Did you not get a good phone until you were 18?
Or I know you were gonna.
What's she?
Well, this isn't gonna last that much longer, so I'm not gonna approve it because I don't want you to start it and finish it.
That's what I was asking.
Correct. We're practicing more cocktail stuff.
One push-up, huh? 2 push-ups.
I'll show her my ads.
What you have?
You know what we're doing?
I hate this pen so much. Like the way they slide against the paper is just so.
And they just write ugly with pen.
Exactly.
That's why if you would have been like, write your essay with pen, I would have walked out.
You know, it really do be like that sometimes. Oh wait, no. Now I just messed up and I can't erase it because it's a pen. Yeah. Can I just tell you what I believe?
No, you have to write it down.
Yeah, I love it.
How might who I am affect what I'm saying in this quote? Who is Miss McKee? And how is who she is affecting what she's writing?